It's time for me to bestow my infinite lightning and super glowy eyes wisdom. As I'm now a dad, I can give dad advice. That's right, my whole personality is I'm a dad now. I asked you guys if you needed advice. I'm here to help, okay? I'll fix it, don't worry. Since Peter is a dad now, he's obligated to give us fatherly advice. That's right, it's my obligation and duty. Go to bed. It's 3:40 a.m. What are you doing? Finish this video and then you sleep. Stop gaming the whole night, fool. Stop scrolling TikTok. I told you a million times. Shame. Have you ever thought about how different Björn is? That's kind of cute, Björn, like Björn's magazine. Upbringing will be being raised in Japan versus in the States or the UK. That is not an advice or question, okay? You're just interrogating me. Hey, at least he won't spawn in Ohio, okay? I think he'll do fine. How did you find happiness? I feel like I watched you for years and I never seen you as happy as you've been. There's no easy answer, but I think I started to do things that for me and build habits for me that was really positive. Regular exercise has really helped me a lot in terms of managing stress and just getting general clarity and feeling like I'm building on myself in a sense. Same thing with reading more, and it's also broadened my scope of thought and how I approach things, struggles, looking at my own life, introspective thinking, and that sort of thing I think is really important at some point to develop. But I also think at some point you just have to make a choice. Because I've seen people that are widely successful that are still very unhappy, because at the end of the day your life is never going to be perfect no matter what or who you are. So I think at some point you just got to be like, you know what, I'm just going to be happy. I can be all mopey about all these things that if only this happened, then I would feel so much better. Why not just be happy today? I think myself included in the past, and a lot of people have this idea that something in the future is what's going to bring them this sort of maybe peace of mind and happiness. But I think there's only so much you can do today, right? So try your best today, and that should be enough for you to be happy. I feel like I try, and it sounds a bit weird, but I try to live my life as if tomorrow I would hit the fan. I'd still feel satisfied. Maybe there's more things I want to achieve, obviously. There's a lot more I want to do, but at least I live my day the way I wanted to do it. Does that make sense? The right way, at least. I don't know. Okay. How do you deal with intrusive thoughts, if you ever had any? Sending lots of love to you, Björn, Marcy, and the doggers. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna sound extremely stupid, but trust me, this works. Your brain is an asshole, giving you all these intrusive thoughts. I mean, why are you doing this? It's like you're just trying to make it feel bad. I don't like doing that. So what you have to do is outsmart your brain by doing something extremely stupid. But I've tested this, and I've tested this on other people, and it works. Don't question it. I realize that you kind of have to trick yourself sometimes, even if it doesn't make any sense. So what I did is I pretended that I would physically pull that thought out of my brain, and I put a lot of effort into it to really trick myself as much as possible. I probably looked insane. But I think the more insane you look, the better, okay? Because you really have to do it so strongly. And I'll explain why later. And then I trick it, and then I'll pull it out, and unironically, it works. You know why? Because next time that thought comes to you, you can just go, no, I threw that away. I remember. I looked like a fool, but I did it. I think that's your best defense, right? Oh, that thing? No, I already dealt with that. Done. Try it. Maybe helps. What was your journey like finding someone like Marcia? As a young person today, it has become even harder, I feel, to find someone to truly connect with in a romantic aspect and find any meaningful and deeper connection. Any advice is welcome. Me and Marcia met in a way that is, at least at the time, kind of felt outside of the standard. I imagine more people meet online now than ever before, so hey, it worked for us. I looked through a lot of the comments in the thread, and a lot of them were just about this sort of question. So on the topic of meaningful or deeper connection, that takes time. You know, how long were we together before we got married? I think 10 years? 8 years? Oh god, I should know this. A long time. It takes time to build a deep connection. Obviously, we loved each other from the start, but that love grew more and more over time. You can't rush love. I know it seems romantic to do, but it's truly beautiful. And blossom like flower. I picked up a weird foreign accent to sound more mysterious. Next question. I am a classical musician working on my second degree. Goddamn ambitious. How do you personally deal with the worry of working in a creative field? I made art largely for myself as my own hope, but still worry about whether I'll be able to capture any public attention. Thank you, and hope you, Martin, and Björn are doing well. Thank you. I think it's worth asking yourself why you want public attention. I think at the end of the day, we all want to be recognized in some sense. But I think answering that question, it makes you realize sort of why you're doing it. A lot of choices we make at the end of the day come from someone else, whether it's the public wanting recognized by the public or maybe make your parents proud or whatever reason. At the end of the day, it's not that important. No one cares that much, trust me. I guess what I'm saying is getting public attention. Yeah, it feels great. I love having my fans and I really appreciate that we can have this interaction. But I've said this before, I was just as thrilled when I had 200 subscribers. I thought that was insane. I was just the number now is just ridiculous. I don't feel any different from then and now in that sense. Sure, there's more people, but I just don't think the joy should be from the thing itself, not what other people think about it. I'm not sure if that's what you were getting at, but I just saw capture public attention and wanted to address that. Sorry if that's not helpful. Will there be another book review in the future? I know it takes time and effort, so thank you for that. I really enjoyed your reviews and rekindled my love for reading. Amazing. Hope you do a fan listening. Thank you. Maybe. I don't know. I've actually been listening to audiobooks lately. Don't know if that's cheating. I don't think so. But it's been really helpful when you have a baby. And I'm listening to the Lord of the Rings. I read them when I was a teenager. And I remember skipping through it when there were songs. I thought the songs were like, I'm not going to read a song. This is stupid. But as an audiobook, it's amazing. Because they sing the songs and I'm like, hell yeah, this song slaps. And that's where all the lore comes from, the books too. I don't know, when did that come out? I read it at the same time as the movies came out. 2002, I was 14, 13. I love them, but it's been really fun to read or listen to them. Not much else, I'm afraid. What's the thing you look forward to the most about being a father and husband, growing together as a family? This is not me giving advice. You're just asking me. Stop interrogating me. Stop it. I look forward to everything now. I can't wait to show Björn. Everything will be new for him. It's like when you show your friend a movie for the first time. They've never seen it and you're so excited. You're like, oh, I'm so glad I get to show this to you. I get to do that with everything. It's gonna be great. Okay, here's one that I saw. I think half of them were like Marcia relationship stuff. The other half was this type of question. What advice would you give to someone who wants to be active but has trouble sticking to consistency? I want to become more active, but I become discouraged often. This is probably so common, but I want to see your take on it. Also, Marzel Cobb to your new little baby. So cute. Thank you. I thought you were going to say like a Marzel Cobb, but okay. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there's something wrong with me. Because Marcia is a healthy, normally functioned person. I look insane compared to her when I have to do certain things that, like working out. Or the amount of time I've spent on YouTube the past 10 years, you know? But I'm not promoting going overboard or being unhealthy. I think my point is more that if you have a goal to do something, like whatever it may be, 10 minutes a day I'm going to work out, or I don't know, study a language every day, or something like that. Whatever goal you have. I think to other people, when you have a goal like that, and if you want to be successful at being consistent with it, you kind of have to almost be a little bit crazy. You know, maybe it's, oh, I didn't do it today, but it's midnight and like everyone's asleep. Oh well, it's been my goal to do this, so I'm gonna do it anyway, just to make sure I'm consistent and I'm not falling off. It's those kind of defining moments, I think, where it is a little crazy to do certain things at a certain time. It's kind of like when you watch joggers out in the rain, right? You're like, what the fuck? Why are they doing that? Well, because they want to maintain that consistency. The rain doesn't stop you just from that. I don't know if that's a good example. It's crazy, but they're consistent. They have a goal and they're just doing it. Maybe you just need to be a little crazy. Huh? Just take my advice with a grain of salt, by the way, okay? Future's bulking nicely. As a father of 4, don't let the Chad bod set in. I thought you were gonna say it, but you said dad bod. Fight it. It's hard, but worth. Sun came in and now I'm way too overexposed. I'm actually in the best shape I've been Thank you very much. Me and Marseille actually sat down before we had Björn to discuss sort of things that are important to us that we don't want to give up, because we knew obviously having a baby is gonna take more time, and working out was definitely one of those things I'm like, that is too good for me. I need to do it no matter what. Speaking on the crazy thing, even days where maybe I haven't slept at all and I'm just exhausted, I still work out, and even though it's far from anything I want to do, but it makes me feel so much better and rejuvenated afterwards that I know it's worth it. Have you guys bought the shaker yet? It's available for 20% off. Enter code PewDiePie. It goes all the way. Thank you. Guys, I messed up in this video. The shakers are sold out. They sold out within 24 hours, dear. That's amazing, right? Genuinely want to say thank you. I'm really glad you guys like them. And for those of you who miss out, cry about it. Little babies. Björn wouldn't even cry. Just kidding. Don't worry. I got you another deal. From today, Friday, until next Friday, G Fuel has their fall BOGO sale. This is good, Björn. Keep them distracted. You buy one, you get one. And PewDiePie flavor lingonberry is included in this fantastic deal. So take advantage, stock up on G Fuel now. It's also a great way to try out different flavors like caramel apple. Try it out. See what you want and fancy. To grab this deal, use the link in the description, and thank you for supporting G Fuel. It's a great way to support this channel. I genuinely appreciate it. It's just the best drink ever. Lingonberry. Get cool. Alright, on with video. How do you overcome the dread or confusion of doing something new or difficult? Like moving to Japan, having a kid, planning the future, etc. I think a good mantra is that nothing really good comes easy. I don't know if that's true, but moving to Japan was very difficult and very challenging, and I like to tell myself, at the very least, I don't know if I have some obsessive need to have a positive, like a silver lining on things or a positive twist, but I just think the fact that it actually was more difficult for us to move to Japan has made me feel like I appreciate now being here more than if we didn't go through all that struggle. One of my favorite books, The Count of Monte Cristo, that's sort of the message at the end. It's truly beautiful. Yeah, I recommend the book. It's very good. You can only reach true happiness beyond anyone else if you've gone through a lot of suffering. Not like I've done that, but I'm just saying. It's a good way to look at it. It doesn't hurt. Alright, couple more. I had a very good friend, but sadly we distance out. I sometimes think of her and I want to reach out and revive the friendship. Just write your friend, dummy. Here, I'll write the message for you. Hi, I left a comment on PewDiePie's latest video. He told me I should reach out. Just wanna check in how you're doing. Mate XD emoji. There you go, you're welcome. And for anyone else that thought the same as Cosmos, feel free to use my template. How do you keep training without getting bored? I started doing more different exercises, also doing a little more calisthenics. I'm not sure if it's calisthenics, but just like free body, like pull-ups and gotta flex myself. I just do a little bit of exercises, you know, all kinds of things. Switch it up a little bit, dummy. I started doing bouldering lately, and that's been a fun way to kind of change my workout around like that. That's my best tip. Alright, last one. Have you ever dealt with extreme self-doubt? Like, I want to quit all my hobbies and give up on life because I'm not capable of type self-doubt. If so, what helped you overcome it? I don't know if I'm qualified to give advice on this, because I've always had way too much confidence. But I thought about why that is. Maybe it's my parents being supportive, pushing me to work hard. But I thought about it as well. I've asked a lot of other people this as well, because I think it's interesting. It's something that most people remember when you bring it up, but they never even thought about it. When you're a teenager or younger, there's usually one person in your life, maybe a teacher or even a stranger, that sort of sees you or recognizes you. And you sort of have that moment where you're like, capable? I remember for me it was my economics teacher that everyone hated for some reason because he was kind of a goofball. But I remember in the group project, he told everyone in my group, it was like, Felix is really good at like graphic design and stuff. You should make use of that for this project. And I was just like, what? Me? Little me? It's just a small comment, but it meant so much to me at the time because I was really interested in it. I didn't really care much. I think small moments like that really helps sort of bring up, build that confidence up. And in case you're listening to me talking about this and you haven't gotten that, you're doing great. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just try your best. And if you have extreme self-doubt, just remember everyone kind of has that at some point. Everyone struggles. At the end of the day, you know, I meet successful people all the time. I met a lot of successful people. Everyone is struggling at something, you know? Don't worry about it too much. If you have self-doubt and you feel like you've been recognized, at least for the time being, you can try and instill some confidence in someone else, you know? Be that person that sees someone else. I don't know. Sounds preachy. A little kumbaya. I'm gonna end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Just take it with a grain of salt. Alright, bye. As everyone knows, only the best banks use NordVPN. With a VPN, you can of course browse the internet safely and securely, and get past all those pesky region blocks, okay? Next time you try and watch a show and you get region blocked, and you're like, ah, damn it now, I didn't listen. I didn't sign up to nordvpn.com/PewDiePie like PewDiePie told me. I'm a fool. Well, I told you. You know what? I'm a bad man. I'm just gonna shame you. Shame you. NordVPN also has a ton of amazing free features. Hooray, built in. Such as threat protection, for example. Threat protection is another layer of security. It does a ton of cool things, but it also scans files for you if you download them. A friend of mine clicked on a file that he shouldn't, and he got all of his accounts hacked. We've all been there. Should I click on that? I don't know. Just like NordVPN, I'll be like, ah, it's good. Or, nah, you dummy. And my friend actually asked me, hey, is there any software I can use that will help this from the view? You should have listened! Anyway, your mouth is frothing. You're ready. And I'm about to hit you up with the deal. Okay? Here it comes. Every purchase with a 2-year plan gets a huge, think big right now. I'm talking big discount. Plus 4-month free. And I won't shame you. This is only if you use the link nordvpn.com/PewDiePie. It's risk-free. Try it out. 30-day money-back guarantee. That's nordvpn.com/PewDiePie. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Thank you.